James Hewitt is one of the most hated men in England. His affair with Princess Diana brought shame upon himself and humiliated the future King of England.
I think he was probably grateful that someone was looking after his wife when he was shagging Camilla Parker Bowles. Don't you?
Ah, that's better.
James is keen to show that there's another side to him than the one in the tabloids.
That is really kinky, that.
Needless to say, it was all lies and rubbish, that's all. I'm between jobs at the moment, since I left my last one in 1991.
Is he the biggest bounder in Britain, or simply misunderstood?
Absolutely, he's one of the most charming men I've ever met.
You sexy bloody bitch, you are lovely.
Well, everybody wishes that he would just sort of go away. The royal family, the whole population of the country, me, my family, they all just think, you know, for heaven's sake, shut up.
Yes, I was in love with him. But I was very let down.
I'm very sorry. Come in. I got some people in here who are filming. Don't worry.
Is it okay?
Yes, as long as you don't mind. Is that okay?
James Hewitt is 45 years old and single.
Did I have a lot of stuff there?
He doesn't do his own washing,
Shall I go and get...
but he knows a woman who can.
Shall I put them in this basket? I'll go and take this down and put this in the basket.
I don't know worry about his life. He's a nice person to me.
Nina, it seems as though I've got about 6 months' worth here, but I haven't. It's just sheets and stuff. How much? 65, did you say? Thanks, Nina. Poor thing was a bit teary, but she sort of bucked up when she saw the camera.
Did she do a good job?
Not really. But I feel... She doesn't really, but I feel, you know, she's so sweet, I've got to help out.
Bachelor James does manage to buy his own shirts, which he gets from New in Lingwood. Shirt makers to the royals. James is very fond of blue shirts.
I mean, I've been coming here for 25 odd years, so I think they make the best, nicest shirts, I have to say. They don't change the colours very often, that's the only thing,
But there seems to be a problem with Sir's card.
Security checks.
They did security check it last night.
Month of birth, day, month of birth, and your
Who?
month-
Let me...
It's not meant to speak to you, but I mean, speak
Hello?
to you if you want.
Right, well, the funny thing is that if you ask a third person what my date of birth is and my mother's maiden name, then that immediately is a breach of security, isn't it? Look, you're being really stupid, actually. I mean, you can do that, but it's a complete breach of security, because then somebody else will know that, won't they? 30th of the 4th, 58.
It's the 30th of the 4th, 58. And maiden name?
I knew that as they asked. I mean, they're stupid. But do you understand? If I give that information out, everyone in the shop knows. So I wonder who they are. OK, super. Sorry about that.
Yeah, certainly.
Grand.
Recently, James has been thinking about selling the love letters he got from Princess Diana. The letters could be worth as much as £10 million. But now the newspapers have got hold of the story.
It's terribly difficult keeping a secret, or... You know, it's much better when things are known or known about, and they're nice letters. You know, she's sadly dead and gone. It's not going to do anyone any harm, particularly if it's to a private collector.
Some of the papers say that you're showing disrespect to the princes if you did sell them.
Do they put it like that? No, I respect them. I think they're wonderful. They seem, I mean, I haven't seen them for an awful long time. But I wouldn't want to show them any disrespect at all. But I wouldn't tell them what to do with their own private property. And I don't expect them to tell me that either.
Even before his affair with the princess, James had a Casanova reputation amongst the polo set.
They're good, aren't they?
Quite saucy.
Plain and simple. I rather like them. If you like the human body, the human form.
And do you?
James was born in Devon and comes from a family steeped in military tradition.
That's my mother. This is my father. He was in the military as well. As you can see, so that was him as a captain. This is my grandfather, 1931. These are my dogs, Aida, and this Tess, which is, I think, a great photograph. That's me with a fish.
With the press crawling all over the Diana's Letters story, James decides to go on the attack. He's off to Los Angeles to appear on The Larry King Show.
Oh, right, thank you. I'd prefer to be a soldier than doing this, I can tell you. I don't really want to get on Larry King Live. I have no real desire to do so, but, you know, if everyone's given the ability to go on and defend yourself, then I think it's essential that you do so. Otherwise, you know, you allow these people to write all sorts of rubbish and seemingly get away with it.
Is it once the letters have gone, then that's it, really, I suppose?
I hope so. Yeah. I hope so, mate. You're not going to be too obvious with that fucking thing, are you?
In Los Angeles, James meets his close friend, lawyer and advisor, Michael Coleman, the man who will broker any potential deal for the letters.
If any of your viewers watching this programme got some letters in their drawer and they say they wouldn't sell for 10 million, now just as on today's interest rate, 10 million would give you on interest for the rest of your life £8,000 a week. Now, is there seriously you'd rather carry on working, paying your mortgage, worrying about this bill and that bill and saving up for a holiday? You find out from your viewers now, and in truth, how many really would sell and how many wouldn't. And the truth is, it would be 99% would sell. And only 1% that wouldn't sell were the ones that couldn't find their letters.
James and Michael hope the publicity will alert a potential buyer for the letters. We couldn't help thinking that James playing the Englishman abroad was part of the sales pitch.
I'm eating for two. Pregnant, homeless, hungry. Please help. These look extremely good. Oh, actually, poor things they are.
Yeah.
No, but we give to charity, don't we? You can have a caviar bath, which is £4,000. I like salmon roe too. It's a rather essential food. You know, like you can smear it on your body and lick it off type thing. Look at that very well turned out poodle. Isn't that clean and well cut? Beautifully done.
On the Larry King Show, James goes on the offensive and takes the moral high ground.
I'm not being hypocritical about this. I'm being honest. And I think that's the best policy.
Yes, James Hewitt, since you're willing to let go of the letters, how about using integrity and conscience and give the letters to Diana's dignified sons and allow them to make the decision or decisions of what to do with the letters, which will be of comfort to them?
Well, that's a very good point, and thank you for that. And it's another possibility.
Between the studio and the hotel, James has had time to think about whether he should give the letters to the young princes.
I mean, obviously, I'd like them to go for as much as they can possibly get, or we can get for them, which would be wonderful. And actually, looking at it pragmatically, that's the most sensible thing to do.
The reality is a very large sum of money being offered for what will ultimately become historical documents.
Mm. Yeah, I think that's the most important point. Ah, that's better. That is really kinky, that. You could be arrested in California for that.
The letters are now officially for sale. But is James ready for the downpour of abuse, which he'll definitely get when he returns to London?